Welcome back to Whitt Acres. Today we're getting the weeds in the nursery chopped down and a new section of fencing put up. We're getting a beautiful day here. We got a little bit of rain overnight, but it's starting to dry out. I'm planning on doing some backhoe work once the field dries out, so I'll probably be doing that tomorrow. But today we're gonna go somewhere we don't normally go, and that's over in the corner where we have the nursery. And what I call the nursery is just a place that I put a bunch of wood chips that I've been planting some of the stuff that I got from nurseries that I haven't been able to plant in the landscape just yet. My dad and I do like going to nurseries and checking out the plants, and sometimes we find something we like and then we bring it home and we just don't have the landscape ready where it's gonna go. Because obviously we've been changing a lot of things here lately. And the nursery is placed in the corner of my property where we don't have fencing up quite yet. Maverick! Oh, there you are. He's out at the pond. All right. But Maverick has been trying to chase the rabbits here, and sometimes they go over there, and that's where the fencing stops. And Echo Pup knows to stop on the property line, even if there's not a fence there, but unfortunately Mav does not. So to make watching him easier here, we're gonna have to get some more fencing up. And where I'm talking about is out at the end of the driveway, and that's why I'm doing all my talking now, because I'm going to be out there next to the road with neighbors out, so I'm not going to be talking out there. But if you've been following along, you know we don't have any extra fencing right now. We just put some T-posts up in the vegetable garden on the east side, and we still have to get some fencing for that. But this is a smaller gap that we have to cover, so I think I'll be able to find enough up at my brother's, because he had some fencing get crushed by the trees, and he pulled it out for scrap. So I think I'm going to have to work with it a little bit to get it straightened out, but I think we're going to have enough to get it closed off by the nursery. And we also need some more stone for Mumble's Pond. Pup, and we already went up there and picked up Maverick and got all the materials. So I'm going to grab the weed whacker with the blade so we can chop down everything in the nursery, and the post pounder because I need to put in some pipes to hold the fence up. And I'm going to throw you back so you can see what we got at my brother's. Pup. All right, come on. Ooh, cows. I see ya. Hey, boy. Mav. Hey, girl. And I think we have everything we need here. We have the weed whacker all gassed up. I have some pipe here that I think will work as some fence posts. We got the post pounder here. Huh, pup, you gonna help? And we got a couple lengths of fencing here I think is gonna be enough to round the corner. And hopefully we can keep it straight enough to stay on the ground. And then we also grabbed some more stone here from Mumble's Pond. Some of it does have some concrete on there, but I just need it to hold some dirt in place. So some of these can go under the water. But I don't know if we'll get to that today. I just wanted to grab it while I was there. Huh, pup. That's a bunch of wood chips and stuff we need to take out to the nursery too. We've been waiting for the ground to dry out so the backhoe can drag it out there, but I think I'll wait till tomorrow. Echo pup, why does my ankle hurt so bad? I don't remember hitting it on anything. And where'd your cousin go? Oh, there he is. Good boy. All right, I'm gonna try and cut all the weeds down here in the nursery without cutting anything important down. Load up. Oh, Mav. How'd you mess up your harness? You pup, how'd you do that? Get your arm back in there, boy. Get that arm back in there. What are you doing? Ugh. All of it now. There you go. Okay. Stand up. Stand up. Come on now. Upsy daisy. Oh, in you go. Huh, Pops, we're making progress out there. We got all the weeds chopped down so I could get access to the fence line. It does look like I lost some of the things I had planted in there, but other things are doing really well. I have a big old oak tree out front, and that is going to be going up to my brother's, but just to the left of that I have a tulip poplar, and that's going to be going out to the barn. I've really been wanting a tulip poplar here on the property, and I want that next to the barn, kind of right by the triangle house. My grandpap always had a tulip poplar beside his house, and it is one of my favorite leaf trees. Plus it blooms, which is just a bonus. I think it would look great out there on the corner. Right there. I'm going to use it to end the oak tree row that we're putting across the top of the pasture. But I also pounded a couple pipe in the ground to string the fence up too. I'm going to try and get that rolled out, see how far it goes. But I needed to take a break and let the dogs out. I have them in the truck over there in the AC, so they're not running around on that corner until we can get it fenced in. There's just too many bunny rabbits living around here that the dogs might chase right across the road. But I'm gonna let them stretch their legs, and I need to grab the hedge trimmers so I can take them out there and clear up a little bit on the fence line to get the rest of that rolled out. But we're gonna have to find Maverick first. Maverick! This is why the fence is a priority. If you didn't know already, we've been working on getting the perimeter of the property completely fenced in. I've mostly been working on the homestead and around the animals, so we have everything from about the point of the driveway over around the barn to the oak tree in the corner, down to the pine tree in the other corner, and halfway down the south garden already fenced off. So I don't have to worry about the upper part of the property too much, but there's still that gap right there at the nursery that Maverick still runs right through chasing rabbits. So once we take care of this gap today, we'll be fenced in all the way to the road. And the next step is, oh, the geyser. Gorgeous. We need to pick up where we left off on the fencing on the south garden so we can close off the east side gap behind the vegetable garden. Earlier this year, we already closed off from the road going down the side garden to where the vegetable garden begins. So now we just have about a 200-foot gap, and we can get that closed off, and we'll be completely fenced in on 3 sides of the property. And then closing off the roadside is going to be a bit more complicated, so I just want to get everything else done first. And real quick, we had the first peonies start opening up, so we have some beautiful fragrant blooms here, and they're going to be gorgeous here for the next few days with the nice weather we're supposed to have. A lot of the times whenever the peony open up, we get a heavy rain and it just gets all heavy and they fall over. But we got a beautiful fragrance here, and it's supposed to last for a little while. Huh, Mav? They definitely smell better than you. But I'm gonna grab the hedge trimmers, open up a little bit more space, and then hopefully we can get the rest of this fence rolled out. Huh, Pop, what are you doing? You keeping an eye on your cousin? You find anything fun? Anything to chase? You're just waiting for him to spook it out, aren't you? Let him do the hard work. Good boy. Work smarter, not harder. Oh, you got your eyes up on everything. Big bird. Good boy. Working all angles. Gorgeous. All right, let's get back to works. I'm out. Good boy, good boys. all poison ivy. Anthracite. Hey, puppies. Good boy.
Oh, Pop, you staying cool? Feels good in here.
Hold on, Mav. We'll let you run around too. Yeah, I know. I know. All right, Maverick went home, but we got the rocks on the golf green. What'd you see, pup? Something scurry on through. Make it safe. But I think that is starting to look better, covering up the top edge of that turf. It's helping it blend in a lot more. Now, I don't know if we can do the same to the island green, but I would like to cover up that top edge just a little bit, make it blend a little better, and make sure the ducks don't get underneath it. Huh, pup, but piece by piece, things are coming together. And we also got some more fencing up by the nursery after getting it cleaned up. I wasn't able to wrap the fence all the way around the corner and back to the driveway like I wanted to, but there is another section of fence up at my brother's he just told me about. So I am going to grab that piece tomorrow, and we'll just have to see how far it'll take us. But it was nice to use up some scrap fencing that my brother was going to throw away anyway. We have a lot of fencing I want to do on this property, so we need as much as we can get. Pump up. Birds coming in. What are these, doves? Yeah, a couple doves. Oh yeah, Mav went home. You can get your toy back, huh, Pop? You want to play some ball now? Huh? Oh, you got it. But now, starting at the road, we have it all fenced off, going down the west side behind the homestead, down the south garden to the pine tree, and then coming back here to the vegetable garden. We still have about 200 more feet we need to close off on the east side. And it'll be nice to finally get that closed off. And we're really not trying to block the wildlife with the fencing. The rabbits and stuff will still be able to get through. We're just trying to block the domestic life. Mainly dogs. I want to keep my dogs in, and I want to keep everybody else's dogs out, especially whenever we get Mumbles and the ducks back out to our pond. Pop. But I think we made some progress today, and there's always more things happening here in the garden. So if you want to keep following along with everything here at Whitt Acres, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit that like button before you leave, and if you want to help support the channel even more, check out my website, whittacresdesigns.com. Let me know what you think of my new haircut in the comments. You can see me and Echo on the next one. Thanks for watching.
Good boy.
Go.